Hi, my name is Moses. Today I'm going to take you on how to set up and optimize a Performance Max campaign in Google Ad. Performance Max campaign is one of the best campaign that Google Ad product unit developed. I say it's the best because it's one campaign that covers almost all the networks in Google Ads. PPC marketing, it covers display network, search network, YouTube channel, and discovery campaign. And also, over the years, I found out that this campaign is very, very efficient in targeting the sale of products online. So, let's get started. For you to set up campaign, the first thing you need to do is to click the plus campaign button. So, when you create it, you go ahead and select the first thing you have to do is to select the goal objective. The goal objective of the campaign has many types of goal objective. You have sales, you have leads, you have web traffic, and the rest of it. So, most cases when I am using a performance max marketing campaign, I use it to target sales. So I go ahead and select sales. Now, if you select sales, you discover that in this campaign I've set up my conversion. It's very important that you set up your conversion goal before you initiate Google performance campaign. So this the conversions metric here we are measuring is purchase, and you can see inside this purchase I have four conversion actions. This action can range from adding product to carts and all the funnels that leads to purchase in your website. So after that, you go ahead and select the type of campaign, which is Performance Max. Now, before you set up your Performance Max campaign, it is very, very much advised that you set up your Merchant Center feed. Your Merchant Center feed is where you list your product and then link it with Google Ads. So you can see here that we have already created my Merchant Center feed ID and have it connected to Google Ads. Then after that, you go ahead and name your performance max. For this campaign, I'm going to name it Performance Max Tutorial. So you click continue. Okay, at this stage, the next thing you do is to set up your campaign budget. Now, in selecting your campaign budget, you take cognizance of some factors like if your bidding strategies and is very important here because, for example, if I'm selecting bidding by cost per acquisition, that is TCPA, which is now maximize conversion. So I'll look at, okay, if I say that my target cost of acquisition is $10, it is advised that you make your budget at least 10 times the cost of your target cost of acquisition. So here I'm going to put 100 US dollars. Now, one good thing about performance mass campaign is that it helps you to bid directly to maximize conversion values because it is wise that you bid on maximize conversion value because in purchase, for example, the worth of the campaign is the value that you derive when a product is being sold on your website. Is a product worth $1,000, $100? So when you bid using maximize conversion value, it helps you to target the value of each product in your website. So here you can see already that by default I have conversion value, so I'm going to leave it like that, but uh, I'll select to bid on a specific value here due to the Google, you can see that when I select this, Google will populate this according to the history of your account. I suggest leaving this. This thing means that this campaign is going to run on 4 is to 1, which is good. In some other campaign I am managing, I have as much as 8 is to 1, 10 is to 1. So if you start by 4 is to 1, you can over the your time optimize it and increase it to boost uh, the quality and the value of your sales. So this thing campaign will run on 410%. That is, this bidding strategy is what we call ROS, which is return on ad spend. Okay, now you can see there is what we call customer acquisition. This is where you select either if you want to optimize and pay higher for new uh, customers. Now, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good, because what Google is going to do is that Google is going to, if a new customer is coming into your shop to buy a product, Google will set a higher bid to target and make to target that particular customers. And what it means is that we are going to pay high. So if you want to pay higher for new customers, you check here. If you don't, you leave it. So I'm going to just go straight away to the next section. Now, after that, you select your target location. Here, I'm targeting, I'm going to select United States and Canada, which is our target location for this particular campaign. So, and I'm also going to write Canada. Then the next thing is that you have to optimize your target location. So when you have when you have selected these two locations, make sure that at the end of the day that you optimize the location to make sure that this product, the campaign is only available in the country of sales in the target location. Then at this stage, if we are going to set the final URL expansion. Now, in the final URL expansion, what you are going to do here, you are going to make a decision if you are going to make the campaign to appear or to use a selected web page or URL or landing page, or if you want Google to optimize your campaign and target other various pages in your website. Now, the decision is yours. If you know the how your products are organized, if you, for example, if I want to target a particular product on my website, so what I'm going to do is to select that product page and target only that product. But if I want to target all other products in the website, what I will do is that I will I will say send traffic to the most relevant URL on your site. So if I send traffic to the most relevant URL on my website, what Google is going to do is that Google will now, based on what people are searching for, Google will use it to determine what the type or the specific page to send those the traffic to. So the choice is yours. So you make a decision. Am I going to sell a particular product? If I'm selling a particular product, I'll optimize the URL just to target that page. But if I want to target every product at the same time, so for this campaign, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to send traffic to only one particular page. Now, now, having said that, what if I have selected to send traffic on all the pages? If I select to send traffic in all the pages, it is important that you optimize all other pages. How do you optimize it? You optimize it by make sure that you exclude some other URL. Like if you look at here, you see campaign URL option. Under campaign URL option, what I'm going to do is I'm going to exclude other campaign other URL that I don't want uh, to appear. So like now, I'm going to, if some pages that are not important when you are shopping, like about us is good, but you wouldn't like somebody who want to buy a particular product to land on about us page. Uh, so you can exclude that. Another thing is you wouldn't like somebody who want to buy your product to land on a page talking about your blog page or your distance. So some of those on pages that you know that are not going to drive sales, what you're going to do is that you include them here on exclusion list. This is only important if you are sending traffic to or to the relevant page. But if you are just sending traffic to a particular page, you don't need to exclude any URL. So let's, because we are sending traffic to a specific page, so that won't be important in this. Now you can see, you make sure in this process, I advise that you always check more settings, because in more settings, you will see a lot of features to optimize the campaign. Like here, this is a ad schedule. If you know the particular date, the particular time of the day that you want your ad to show, then you use the ad schedule mechanism to set your time of the day that you want the ad to be shown. But in most cases, like you can see, I target Canada, I target United States in this campaign, and in United States you have a lot of time zone, and in Canada the time zones are differs from that of Canada. Now, if I did not, in a well optimized campaign, I would like to set one campaign targeting Canada and one campaign targeting United States. But here I am combining the two countries. And if I check the time zone of my account, which is very important, if you go to the setting of your account, that is the when you set the schedule of a particular campaign, the schedule will make use of the account setting that you created while you are setting up the Google Ad account. Is very, very important. It's not going to be the timing, or in the ad schedule is not going to be that of the country or you are targeting, but it will be the time zone of the account setup. So in this case, because shopping, anybody can buy a product at any time of the day. So I'm going to leave this schedule all day, meaning that I want my ad to show at any particular time somebody is shopping, because when you are shopping you don't necessarily need to call me on phone. Even while I'm sleeping you are shopping, so I'm going to leave it as schedule to show all day. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to name my ad group. Now you name your ad group in such a way that it will be very, very easy for you to remember. So in this case, if you are targeting a particular product, is advised you name the ad group according to the name of the product that you are targeting. So here I'm going to name this one tactical tactical shoes. So I am naming it tactical shoes because the particular web page I'm going to target at the end of the day is a page that deals with tactical shoes. So having naming like this will help me to know that anytime I'm going to work on this ad group, I know that the name of this campaign or this ad group is specifically dedicated to target shoes. Okay, now having said that, uh, you look at this product that we're targeting. This is all products. You ask yourself, am I going to target all products? So because in this ad group I am going to specifically target tactical shoes, and tactical shoes is a type of shoes under apparel and accessories. So if I click here, so I'll go to use selection of products. Now there are a lot of products here. There are a lot of products in the category. So if I search, I'm going to select apparel and accessories. I'm going to click save. So you can see that already that the ad is saying that the strength of the ad is already good. Uh, when you are creating performance mass campaign, the minimum strength of your ad, you should try let it be good at least. If it is less than good, if it is average, it will not show well or perform well in the auction market. But anything from good to excellent is good. It means that the ad strength is well optimized. So now look at the page I am targeting. Now this is the home page, and I'm going to see the other pages inside this website. This is a 911 tactical gear. 911 tactical gear is uh, a, a 911 supply store. Is an online store that is based in Toronto, and it targets United States, America. So now, and the name of the art group we are targeting here is tactical shoes, because it's tactical shoes. If I go to the shopping category, I'll select full wears and tactical polish shoes. So what it means is that I want to send people to this page, people who want to shop for totally for uh, tactical shoes. So now I'll copy the URL. I'll go back to my campaign and I'll change this, and I'll change it to tactical shoes. So you can see one good features of performance mass campaign is that if you create this type of campaign, your campaign will show on YouTube channel, your campaign will show on Gmail platform, your campaign will show on Google search platform, your campaign will show on display network, and also your campaign will show on Google discovery campaign. So it's one campaign that Google has created that integrated all the all their networks. So that is why this campaign is very, very important. So the next thing you do is you go ahead and add images on your campaign. Now the images you are going to add, first of all, you start with the most relevant images. Image that has to do with the product you are selling. You can see I have this uh, product. This product deals with police shoes, tactical shoes, and that is what I am selling, and that is what I want to target. So now you will see what is going to happen now. Yeah, you see. So, and in setting up performance campaign, you are allowed to set as much as possible. The maximum number of images you can select is 20. So I'm going to select logo. This is my company logo. This is also my company logo. So I click save. Now, if you look at here, if you look at the dashboard of what we're creating, you discover that only the product is ticked. So you make sure that as you are creating performance campaign, you'll be looking at the images, you'll be looking at the headlines. Each one that is ticked means that Google is saying that it has been optimized. That means you can proceed to another stage of the campaign creation. So having said that, we discovered that our images are not yet ticked. So I'm going to select more of the images, and okay. Now I'm also going to select other variation from my asset so that now these are related product because these are also tactical products. So this is has to do with police because this website is selling basically police tactical shoes. So and it's also police tactical gear. Uh, so police tactical belts and SWAT boots. Okay, good. Now we are good to go. Our image has been updated to show that our the number of images required has been created in the performance campaign. So what we are going to do is that we are going to proceed. Now, if you have any video that has to do with your product, this is where you include it. If you don't have, sometimes Google do not penalize about video because in the setting, what Google does is that Google use your images and your headlines to create and match them to create a video. So even if you don't have a video, be rest assured that Google is going to combine your asset that you have. Your asset is your images, your text ads, your headlines. Google will combine two of them to create a well optimized video for your YouTube video campaign. So now proceed to headlines. This is police tactical gears online shop tactical boots free shipping. Okay. Okay. So if you look here now, you discover that our headlines has been ticked. That means that we have actually optimized the headlines. And if you look, we are specifically talking about tactical boots. And even though the first one would say police tactical gears online, because we have other variation of product that were added, that is like tactical belts and other things. Then we have shop tactical boots online, buy police tactical boot free shipping. So we can go ahead and say SWAT boots online original good. So you discover that in creating our headline, we make sure that these headlines are relevant to the landing page. All of them are talking has something to do with what the page is talking about. This page is talking about footwear, statical, police boot. So that if somebody is searching for these relevant, related keywords like police tactical boot, SWAT boot, the person will be taken to the relevant page, and the person, it will help you to increase the CTR of the ad, because when somebody search for these related terms, they will see it first on your headline. Is very very important. And we put some CTA, that is call to action, in our headline, like shop, like buy, like online, which would define and tell users that what we are actually doing is that we are selling this product and we are selling them online. So next is to set up our long headline. So I'm going to create my so okay, we'll go ahead and create uh, the short description and the long description for the sake of this tutorial. So I might just copy some of these topic uh, and headlines that we've had here and use it to populate here. It is not always good, but it's just for the sake of this tutorial. So what you do is you try to create a unique headlines so that your product and your campaign will be well optimized. Another thing you need to do is that while setting up this campaign, you go to the page and discover some listed features that is very very important in your this thing, so that you use them to optimize. Like if I click here, I will be able to find some features listed about this thing. So I see that this place is talking about what are these. We discover that it's talking about moisture working lining with this removable custom fit this. So you can use any of these text to form your headlines, because these are what we call callouts. They are things that define the product that you are selling and optimize them and help you to gain advantage over another seller. So I can just copy any of these texts, like this is durable, this one is good, this one is saying durable brass alloy, rust proof hardware. So in my headline, I can say buy original police tactical gear made of, okay, made of brass. You can see made of durable brass alloy, rust proof hardware. Now, in your text ad, always try to put CTA, that is call to action. Call to action is what you want, the action you want people to take when they see your ad. Like now, the best thing is you can say shop now, shop now, or you can say buy now. So, and this is going to tell the anybody that see this ad that he or she is expected to shop or buy a product so described. Now, when you look at this campaign, you discover that the ad strength is already uh, excellent, and that is the code. You need to create a campaign that has that its ad strength is excellent. If you can't get excellent, don't fail to get good. So good, excellent is okay, but the best is excellent. When it is excellent, what Google is saying is that this campaign is going to function and efficiently, and is going to compete uh, in the auction index. When people searches for the product that you are going to sell, is going to uh, of course be on the first page of Google search results. So with that, another important things you are going to look at is you must include the business name, because when somebody searches for your product, is going to, when after reading the text, is going to look at what is the business name that you are projecting. It helps to create awareness. So the name of this business is 911 Care Toronto, Canada. So another thing you are going to do is, despite including the call to action in your text, you must select your desired call to action. You can see here call to action. You must select your desired call to action. If you do not select the call to action, what happens is that Google will automate the call to action. Google will periodically make a selection for you. So since we know that we are this is a shopping campaign, so we are going to select shop now as our call to action. Okay, now having done this, it is important that you know other parameters that you need to do to optimize your campaign. Now, what we've just done is just to set up the campaign. So, what are the other things that you need to do to optimize this campaign? You have to add extension. You have to include seat call out extension, snippet extension. These are what enriches your campaign. So let's go ahead and do that. So to do this, I'll click on more assets. Now another thing is that if you have under this, you see a lot of assets. You have promotion, you have price, you have a structural snippet. So I'm going to create first price extension is where you list the price so that if somebody is clicking your campaign, the person has seen the price before uh, clicking it. It helps to optimize the campaign because if I'm able to see the price of what I'm going to buy, so when I see the same price on the landing page, I've already decided because if I see the price and the price is so high, I'll say no, this is so high, I won't click. So that saves you money. So let's go ahead and include uh, price. So look at this price now. This the price for this particular product is 199 Canadian dollars. So I'm going to copy this and the language is English. Type is a brand. So I'm going to select brand because this is a particular product, or you can select product category. Then uh, the currency. What is the currency? The currency is in Canadian dollars. So I'm going to select the particular currency that's of the product. So now price qualifier. In price qualifier, you try to uh, establish whether is this price from, or is it up to, or is this. So I'm going to use up to because it is not the lowest price that I'm marketing. I'm just saying that this particular shoe, the price is up to this because there are other ones that are more than that, there are other one that is less than. If I know the cheapest price of the product I'm selling, instead of using up to, I'm going to use from. So here I'm going to include 99.99. So here is, so this one is original SWAT. So I'm going to put SWAT Classic 6 as a headline. So this is the particular product that has this price. So that if somebody is looking specifically for this, he will see the price, that the price is up to this amount before making a decision. So this is original police article. So now the URL is the URL that leads to the particular page of the product page in question. So I'm going to paste it here. So it is advised when you are creating a price extension, you add at least 3 to 4 products. So I'm going to add another one, still on police shoes. So if I go back, let's select another product. This one is original SWAT. This one is what 1234 Metro A, and the price is 249 Canadian dollars. So this one is original SWAT 1, original SWAT 1234. So the price is up to description. You look at description. This is Metro A SWAT boot. Metro A SWAT boot. The final URL, as we did in the other one, we copy this. So always make sure that the final URL is taking you to the product page that has the descriptions that you have inscribed. Like we'll talk about original SWAT 1234. We'll talk about that the price is 249 Canadian dollars. So this final URL is what will take you to the product page that contain all these details. Okay, let's see if we can save. Now, if you look at this, I click save and it says at least 3 price assets. So just as I explained before that whenever you are adding price extension that you must, it is advised that you put at least a minimum of 3 price extensions so that the customers who are viewing your product will have option to make selection. So let's add one more price extension. So going back to our product page, so let's we have done this. Okay, let's select another product of different price, still on SWAT. This one is SWAT 2274 Classic 9. So I include it here. And what are the price? The price is up to 259. 259.99. The description. The description is waterproof composite side zip. Okay, if you look at this, you discover that it is more than the required text character, which is 25. So you have to adjust this. Now waterproof is important. I can say waterproof size zip boot. Then the URL, copy the URL. Right, we can now save our price extension. Then when you click save, it will take you to this interface showing you the price extension you've created. So for you to make this price extension available in the Performance Max campaign that we are creating, what you do is that you're going to click apply. So now our campaign has been optimized. It has a price extension. Then let's go to structural snippet. Structural snippet is where you include uh, other values, like when you talk about the type of service you're rendering, the class of the product that you're selling. So here, if I click on add structural snippet, so now look at, already there is an existing structural snippet in this account which I've created before, that talk about original SWAT boot, tactical gear, but this particular campaign is dedicated to SWAT boot. Because it is dedicated to SWAT boot, so I'm going to create, it will be important for you to create a structural snippet that only target the various products that you're selling. So I'm going to click new products, and under this I'm going to list, under the headlines I'm going to select, uh, it's not going to be brand, it's not going to be feature, maybe models of the tactical boot that we are selling, or brands of the tactical boots. We have, under this we have SWAT 2272, SWAT 2272. We have SWAT 2272 class 9. We have class 2, class 7. This is class 9. We have SWAT 1151 classes, 1151 classes. We have SWAT 1234 Metro A, 1234 Metro A. So we click save. Then when we click save, we'll click apply. Right, so you can see that this campaign has been optimized. Now another thing we are going to add is callout. Callout extension. Callout extension help you to enrich the campaign more. If you have valuable things that you know that you have that other competitors do not have, so this is where you set it out so that you have an advantage over other advertisers. Are you is you maybe you if you feel that your product is cheaper than other advertisers, this is where you set it. If you feel that your product is more quality, anything at all that you know that stands your product out. So to make the performance max campaign very rich, we are going to add a call out extension. So I click on call out extension. Another one of the things here is that I have free shipping. It's very important. So what I'm trying to tell anybody that is seeing my ad is that these products are being sold on free shipping. So another thing is uh, hassle-free shipping. I'm saying that if you buy this product, the process of getting it across to you is is very very uh, easy. You don't have to worry yourself. Then another thing is competitive pricing. The price is very competitive. So and another thing is you can say fast shipping, free shipping on all boots, 247 available. If so, anything at all that you know that will stand you out, or among the other competitors, is what make your call out extension. So having done that, another important aspect we are going to talk about in that is very, very important in setting up performance mass campaign in Google Ad is your audience. Audience signals. Audience signals is where you set people that uh, you want them to discover your ads. Who are your audience? The best way to start setting up your audience in performance mass campaign is to start with custom audience. Custom audience is something like the related keywords that people are searching that are related to the product that you want to advertise. Another another aspect is inline audience, in-market audience. In-market audience are those class of audiences that are aggressively searching for a particular product that is related to the product you're selling. So this is where you set them up in the audience signals. And in audience signal also you set up the demographics, the age, the gender. If you know that there are particular age depending on the product you're selling, that you see this particular age will buy your product, this particular age will buy your product, this is where you set them. So let's go ahead. So because this campaign, I have set up uh, some audiences that are very, very relevant to my campaign that I've built before. You can see I have this is tactical belt. This audience talks about is dedicated to people who are shopping for tactical belt suspenders. This one is police duty bags, people that are audiences that I create and dedicate them to police duty bags. Then let me see if I have audiences that are dedicated. So if you look at here, there seems to be no particular audience that is targeting tactical boots. So I'm going to create new audience. I'm going to name them tactical boots. And in this tactical boot, I'm going to select custom audience, as I explain, audiences that meet your requirement in terms of the search terms. So you create them. So I'm going to select, so this is tactical boot search terms. So this is the audience I have created. In the other tutorial I'm going to devote a full tutorial on how to create and set up this custom audience. So for this, I'm going to select this particular audience that I have created. So now I'm going to save it. I click next. So at this stage, the platform is checking if there is error. If there is any error, the platform will tell you that there is error. If there is no error, you go ahead and publish your campaign. So if you look at what we have done, so we can go ahead and publish our performance mass campaign. So this is how to set up performance mass campaign from A to Z. If you have any question, you can drop it on these channels and I will be glad to help you out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit the subscribers button and set up the notification so that you will participate in a sequence of tutorial classes as far as Google Ad advertising is concerned. Thank you. I am Ecommerce.